Dmitry Medvedev, we have to talk about him every now and then. Number 5 in Russia's regime under Putin. He is really upset and he says it's time for Russia to become ruthless. Medvedev said on X, Russia has repeatedly offered Washington, Europe and NATO to nip the Ukrainian crisis in the bud and avoid a large-scale tragedy. The response has been nothing but cynical manipulation and outright deception. Today, the world situation is completely different, he continued. In accordance with the Constitution, the new territories are now part of Russia forever. Are new negotiations possible? Yes, they are, but only taking into account the reality on the ground on the basis of the Istanbul Peace Agreement and the current version of the Constitution of the Russian Federation. According to Medvedev, the peace summit was a total failure. The nonsensical negotiations without Russia are nothing more than the recruitment of new extras for an idiotic play aimed at legalizing the buffoon of Kiev as a fully fledged head of state. So basically, he's throwing a tantrum. But the important point to take out of his tantrum is the fact that Russia's willing to talk peace and stop the special military operation if everybody recognizes that that which they have taken is now permanently Russian territory. It will never get given back to Ukraine. Ukraine and the rest of NATO is not willing to concede that, saying that that territory needs to be returned to Ukraine, and there is the problem. Russia's not going to do that. Ukraine does not want to capitulate without getting her land back and reparations and so this will continue, and who knows how this will end. But it will overflow into the rest of Europe eventually. Someone somewhere is going to miscalculate or make the wrong move at some stage, possibly when the restrainer is removed, and then things are going to go belly up faster than they ever have before. Again, pray for the civilians on all sides. Pray for them in those situations that are difficult and sometimes inconceivable for us to imagine how they are living right now in the midst of this chaos. Shalom.